Welcome to the Tamara Wade Show. I am the guest host today. My name is Derek Griffin, and I'm the Vice President of Development with Tamara Wade. And I'm excited to have Britney Kalish with me today. And she is our General Sales Manager on the team. And just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about new home sales, being a new home sales agent, and just kind of want to get your thoughts on, what it takes to be a new home sales agent, in your opinion. And so we'll just start from there. Why would you get into this business?
Well, you have to love to sell, first of all, and have the drive. A lot of times starting out, you're 100% commission, so you have to have that drive and know what it's going to be like. Starting out. But new homes, I got into new homes. I loved sales. I was a stay-at-home mom at the time and knew I wanted something different. Real estate had always interested me quite a bit. So got my license and had a friend that was already in the business and started out really green as green could be. And I had a partner, Shannon, and this was 8 years ago. But it was you learn so much, and you have to have that drive. But it's exciting because it's something different every day. You're talking to different people every day, solving different problems every day, and helping people build their dream home.
Yeah, that's so cool to be a part of that, isn't it?
It is exciting.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Yeah, I started out as a new home sales agent. Before that, I was in banking, and I came into it, and I'm kind of I knew that I was good with people, and I liked real estate at the time. I had just gone through buying my own home, and that experience kind of like pushed me, and I felt like that was something I wanted to do, and I had a lot of success in it. And I think you are saying you felt that same experience stepping into from being a stay-at-home mom. And did you have prior sales experience?
Yes, I had done corporate recruiting in the past, and then I stayed
yeah.
home with my kids for 10 years, and it was time to go back to work.
Yeah, so that corporate recruiting type job is a sales job.
It's sales.
Yeah.
It's different, but it's sales. So,
yeah. But I think the corporate recruiter job, you were probably on the phone a lot, right?
yes.
So
Yes.
into a community, kind of walking people through a process. It's really cool that you had been able to do that. Now, you're stepping into a role as of last year into the general sales manager role, where you're helping the Tamara Wade team and get us all going from an operational standpoint and boots on the ground standpoint, hiring and getting some folks in, which has been a tremendous help to us. And I'm so glad that you guys are here, Shannon and yourself, your partner. And y'all have done an amazing job so far.
Thank you.
I think our builders are loving having you guys on the team, as I am as well. So as we go through growth in 2020, that one of the biggest things is hiring. So what are some of the things that you're kind of looking for when you go to hire someone?
Personality, big time. Commitment. Definitely some experience, especially when it comes to IT.
Yeah.
Knowing a computer and being up to date on the latest programs and social media, all of that. But definitely having the drive and personality.
Got it. Yeah, I think you're right. A lot of times people, they'll come in and they'll say, "Hey, I'm passionate about real estate because I've watched House Hunters a few times," and I'll hear that and I'll say, "Okay, well, explain to me what that passion means to you." And they're telling me, kind of surface stuff. But when I'm talking with someone and they truly understand, hey, this is not all glitz and glamour. There is a lot of hard days. You're working on the weekends. You're working at night. trying to wrap up a contract at night. There's a lot that goes into it. So you're exactly right. Do they have the commitment? I think commitment's huge when you're hiring.
Well, and I want to hear stories of things that they've overcome, like whether it was, having to be at work late working on a contract or, just with a buyer, whatever it was. I want to hear how they resolved that issue. And that tells me a lot about somebody.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think a work ethic is a huge part of what we do, and that's critical. So any other things that you would say, hey, someone that's looking to get into this role as a sales agent, on-site sales agent, what's if you could give someone advice to say, hey, be ready for this, what could this be?
Oh gosh, there's so much. I think what a lot of people don't realize when they get into real estate, period, is that you need to be financially ready and aware. It's not to say you can't get thrown into a neighborhood with standing inventory and make money in less than 30 days, but that's unrealistic. So I think planning ahead financially and setting yourself up to where you can put in the time and put in the work, because once you get that pipeline going, as long as you stay motivated and steady, then you're good. But I think that's a big misconception, is that they're just going to jump in real estate and be rich.
Yeah.
And it's not.
And I remember my first job in real estate, they said, hey, Derek, we have an amazing opportunity for you. I said, awesome. I was out of training. I was ready for my community. They said, have you ever heard of Lake Oconee? I said, what? And it was an hour and a half drive one way. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do this. And I ended up doing that for 8 months and proved myself, and then was rewarded with a nice, pretty nice community once it got started and ready to go. So, yeah, I think a lot of times in, just any kind of line of business, sometimes you have to put in some hard work up front to get rewards down the line. So,
Absolutely.
Well, great. Well, Britney, thanks so much for taking the time to sit down with me and guest host the Tamara Wade Show. And we will be doing some more of these as the months go on, and hopefully we can have you back.
Awesome. I can't wait.